What's up everyone, Jake from Jake's Aviation, back today with another mall unboxing and review video. This time we have the ZIPAIR 787-8, JA825 Juliet. Some of you guys will probably remember if you've been following the channel, I actually have or already did a ZIPAIR mall unboxing, and that was the Phoenix models version of the 787-8. And I do believe that was in the older livery with the actual Z on the tail. Unfortunately, due to some ongoing situations in the world, ZIPAIR, given that Z that they used to be known for on the tail, they actually had to update their livery and remove that Z basically, or they didn't have to, but they chose to, so that there was no confusion. Or like and any sort of speculation around their brand and whatnot. So I actually don't remember if the other model I have, because it's been a while since I've looked at it, if it has the Z on it or it's like this. I don't believe it has a Z. I think it was the new updated one, but it was the Phoenix models version, and that mold and model isn't the greatest. So the reason I got this version, well, one, I got it for free free basically by using points. So close enough. Yeah, I paid for like a couple bucks for shipping. I think that's kind of the case with most of the exchange malls that you end up having to do that. But I did use points for this, and I decided, well, might as well get the NG version and the updated version of it, because why not? So here we have it, guys. This is JA825J, so Juliet Alpha 825 Juliet. Here's the box, looking really nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the aircraft. So ZIPAIR, this aircraft, it's like I wouldn't say it's I don't believe it's a low-cost subsidiary of like Japan Airlines or not. I think it's just a separate carrier, but it does fly to LA. I already took the little card out of this, but it did come with one. They do fly to LA from, I believe, Narita. And it's actually pretty cool. So this aircraft was actually an old Japan Airlines aircraft in the past, and then Japan Airlines just passed it over to ZIPAIR. So yeah, let's take a look at what we got here. Oh, looks very nice. Oh, interesting. Oh, they had kind of like has to pop out a bit. Okay. There we have it. This looks really nice. Yeah. Honestly, I just like, from what I remember, this looks a lot better overall than the Phoenix version, in my opinion. Not that the Phoenix version was terrible, but it's the Phoenix one. It's not the best. This NG mold is, I would say, by far one of the best molds for the 787 out there. And NG obviously does a very good job when it comes to the detail and everything. So let's take a look here. Here's the basic overview of the aircraft. Looking very nice. Let's go ahead, take a look. Excellent job on the mold here around the cockpit. Some great details around here as well. It does have E-tops, naturally. I mean, I would hope it does. Oh, I did notice there's a little bit of smudging. Oh, okay. It looks like I might have... Never mind. I take back what I was gonna say there. I was gonna say there was some smudging, but it looks like it might have just been some dirty fingerprint there. So it just wiped off, as you can see that there was a little bit right there, but it's all gone now. So here we have the L1 door, looking very nice. ZIPAIR titles with the air underlined with the green. I like the green color. It's nice. It's cool. I do wish the livery, it's a little basic. I wish there was more to it than just the white with this green stripe along the windows. But the tail design's cool. The new updated tail design's pretty cool. So yeah, L2 door, antenna, and Wi-Fi dome right there, looking very nice. I believe this has the GE. Yeah, the GE engine's looking very, very nice here. The wing looking great as well. Some interesting like markings right there. I'm not exactly sure what that's for, because they don't have overwing exits. So NG does a great job with the wings. There's no crazy wing flex or anything. Moving along, L3 right there. Japan flag, 787, Boeing 787-8. 4-door, and then the registration Juliet Alpha 825 Juliet. With this new updated tail, the stripes going white, black, and turquoise. Looking very nice right there, honestly, on the light gray background. I believe it's gray. And then the APU and the horizontal stabilizer and tail area all looking very, very nice right there. Something to note, the bulk bin door is right there on this side, and then the actual cargo door is right here on this side. Same with the forward one right there. So great detail surrounding that. As you can see, there's a lot of great detail all around here. So very, very nice job by NG with that. The gear looking fantastic as well. We'll take a look at the underneath here shortly, but the engine on this side looking great. Both are well mounted. There's no issues there with them. So taking a head-on view, looking pretty nice. Happy with that. All right, we'll zoom out, take a look at the top down of the aircraft. So we got the registration right there on the wing. That's pretty cool with the Japan flag, like the red dot. And then underneath there is the registration up on this side, but no dot. And overall looking very nice. The gear all do roll and are all well mounted. There's a little antenna right on the bottom here, and naturally stand hole and some other great details. So overall, a very nice model. Very happy to have this one. This would probably be my primary one of use. I don't know if I'll end up selling the Phoenix one. Probably not. I'll probably just keep it because I don't know if anyone really want to buy that version. But yeah, NG did release quite a lot of these. You know how they tend to release multiple different registrations and whatnot. But yeah, I do believe so. This one, I can't remember. So it's interesting because they released this aircraft, the same one, twice, in November 2023 and in August of 23. I don't know which version I actually... Oh, there's actually... I'm looking at their database and there's two different... So the one I have is from August of 2023. So 2 years ago, over 2 years ago. Or, well, yeah, coming up on 2 years ago. This is like, it seems that this is an older design. There's another revised livery where the stripe area is just in the center. It's compressed. So very interesting. I'm not sure what that's about. I didn't even notice that actually. So yeah. But NG did release the old version with the Z on it, and then they released this registration twice, 825 Juliet, twice, one with this livery and then one with the updated one. And they did release another version, another aircraft like this with this tail, 850 with some special sticker. So that's interesting. I actually didn't even really know that or notice that. I don't think I'm ever gonna bother getting another one, because I don't see the need for it. But yeah, very interesting. I don't know if I've seen one in person. I know they fly to LA. I don't think I saw one when I was out at LA last year, as in 2024. Maybe I'll see one this year in 2025 if I make it to LA. But I can't remember what it actually looks like if I've seen it in person. I feel like this looks better personally. The other one where it's just like a compressed, like the stripes are compressed in the center, looks kind of weird and not as fancy. But yeah, so I'm not sure about that. We'll see what happens in terms of the consistency of their livery. But yeah, so be it. Anyway, this is a really nice model, so I'm happy to have this, especially for getting it for free. That's always a bonus. And I really do like what NG does with that exchange program. It can take some time to get the models, but the overall principle of it and everything I think is really nice and really cool, and I'm happy to continue to support NG in terms of buying their aircraft and then, get free aircraft. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe for more model unboxing and review videos, as well as other content. And with that, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.